Welcome to your Inspirational Astrology horoscope for the weekend of August 16th, 17th, and 18th, 2013. I am astrologer David Palmer, the Leo King, here to illuminate the collective consciousness. Well, we are coming into a really important weekend. It's right between this full moon that's building, which is a powerful second full moon in Leo Aquarius. So this is an impacting full moon. That means next week is this really big moment brewing. But more importantly, we just had a holy cow moment with this grand trine, with Uranus involved, fire involved, this passion, this new epiphany of really wanting to take our lives in a new direction, or more getting clear of a new understanding, which is gonna make us happier. Maybe a new adventure too. That's always what kind of comes with this, is this wholly new moment of this is it, and we pulled out of this deep soul energy that was for most of the week, and we come into this weekend taking that energy, and we come into the weekend to make some plans. We got the beautiful moon coming into Capricorn this weekend, get a conjunct Pluto, be part of this big square energy. It's actually a big cardinal cross that's starting to build now because Venus as well comes into Libra. So we come into this weekend just, holy cow, changes in direction, new epiphanies, new partnerships, old partnerships. This is going to be some interesting energy now that Venus comes into Libra and it's going to be part of this huge cardinal cross. These are some intense new decisions in relationships coming. This is some really powerful energy around relationships. I think that this has a lot to do about it. And because we have these new plans in our life, these new epiphanies, these new passions that are coming, our heart's turning on. And when the heart turns on, we always grab a honey, right? You know what I mean? It's like, woo, you know, we kind of go with this direction. And that's the energy that's brewing right now. Really crazy stuff. This is quite a big deal, actually, that we're all getting into this new energy source right now. And it's like, the light switches are turning on, we get this passion, but we got to take it seriously. We got to make some serious moves here. And that's, I think, part of the issue is what moves are we going to make? A lot of processing, a lot of emotions that we are storing, right? We got Mars still in Cancer, which is feeling all this energy, and it wants to make the right move when it has all its feelings straight, or I like to say it has all its nuts stored, you know, or a nice savings account. You know, it's like when you got all these things like secure, you're like, okay, yeah, let's make the move. And I think that we're finishing up any of the last emotions that we need to wrap up here in order to make the right move in our lives. And that's really what this is about, is stepping into this new energy, excitement, and having a right amount of emotion stored, security stored for us to make this move now. But it's like right here, it's on this precipice. And then this weekend, we've got all this Capricorn energy, which is going to oppose all this Cancer energy, and that's what this is down to. Taking these stored emotions and building a plan with them. You have processed the crap out of these emotions, how you really feel, what you want. I think it's more clear now of how this is going to be. This is like taking, making a pair of shoes and knowing that you want high tops, but you didn't know the design and you didn't know the color. Now you're getting closer to the design. Now you're going to have to start making the color. But you always knew it was going to be a high top. That's the energy that's coming in this weekend as we are starting to now mold the information that we've been sorting through for the last 2 months. These feelings that we've been sorting through. And of course, if you want to get real deep, which of course I like to on here, you know, this goes back for what the last year has been. This goes back to all the events that happened in May of 2012 and how all this tumbleweed of stuff is like coming and combusting into this crazy moment of now. And then when we have this huge full moon that's getting ready, which is the second full moon, ooh, this is in Leo Aquarius, this is going to be powerful. This is to deal with some very personal fixed energy. And we got all this energy, which is about getting what we want in our lives. And we got the North Node and Saturn getting closer. Ooh, this is some power stuff. And we got the moon this weekend to provide us all the necessary plans. Now, I'll be honest, this is a weekend where we come in really excited, and I think it could boil into the weekend where we keep the excitement flowing, but behind the curtain there are these plans. And while you're drinking a beer at the bar with your friend, you're like, yeah, but I do want to change my life in this way. I do want to move to this place. I do need to do this now. I do need to get this together. I need to make my website. I need to, you know, it's like this is all brewing and you've had all this energy stored. It's like we want to use these savings accounts that we have, maybe even literally. So what are you going to do with it? What is the color you're going to build? What are all these energies? This is the weekend where we have to step into all that. And with this Venus and Libra energy, this is really paying attention to what relationships we want to partner with. It always has to do with relationships in Libra. It also has to do with balancing out our life, of course. But I feel that we are trying to find peace in what we're manifesting, or more of the harmony, the beautiful stuff we want to manifest in our life. This is the fun stuff, the great stuff, especially when you mix it with Leo. And Mercury, you know, is in a good position, getting closer to the sun. That means we're getting smarter and smarter and smarter every day, and closer and closer and closer to understanding what makes us the most happy. So this is a great weekend. Check out my website, inclusiveastrology.com. If you have any questions, or if you want a one-on-one reading, thank you guys so much, and I will see you next week with all of your 12 daily horoscopes and everything else that I do. Thanks so much. Bye.